But despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Broken Seal! In the last episode, we defeated Saturos and Minardi twice, but we couldn't stop them from lighting the beacon. So in this episode, we have the aftermath, starting right about here. How did the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Tolby is responsible for Sheba's fate. We did kidnap her after all. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Farron. You know, even though you were basically blackmailing him. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently, everything at Ida Gemma, including the ship, was swept away. So, Ida Gemma itself was washed out to sea. Yes, that's how tectonic plates work. Incredible! Then the cave, too, has been flooded? But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Ida Gemma, or Ida Jima. You know, I'm just gonna call it Ide. I mean, that's a little late to start doing that, but whatever. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac? Yes, we have. Do not worry about Sheba. I just hope you are able to find Jenna. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? Let's just call it a mere coincidence, for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. So, you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I am sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he doesn't get it! Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. Oh, that's right. I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care. And farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. Lalafell! Woo! Alright, let's talk to people. Please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. Alright, and I didn't think I'd be needing mind read again, but here we are. I must explain their promise to Lord Bobby before it's too late. You will find Jenna someday. Farewell. So there are some people like Isaac and his friends in Angara. If only I were a little younger, I'd go to Angara. I don't think you can learn to be an adept, sir. Farron says knowing her powers, Sheba is alive without a doubt. But I can't be as sure as Farron until I see her. I don't need fame or fortune. I just want Sheba to be safe. Sheba. You are leaving after all, aren't you? You are welcome in Lalafell any time. Why won't anyone stop Isaac and his friends from leaving us? What, do you want us to replace your older sister? They say the lighthouse crumbled down. That's as it should be. Tolby is to be blamed for what happened to Sheba. Tolby should be cursed and destroyed. Well, Tolby did kidnap Sheba. Alright, and then... where are you going, Isaac? Iodem asked us to wait. Did you forget? Nope. I just needed to continue the screen by pretending that I did. I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Iodem has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Yeah, I don't think Iodem will pop out of the house until you try to leave, so just jump out anyway. Thanks for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients, far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Bobby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Bobby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I am not sure, but I am beginning to think that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Bobby's life could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Well, we do have a choice. We could say no, but we made a promise, so I'm just gonna say yes. Good. Then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason why I wanted to see you. To give you this. Oh, isn't that... You will need it to sail Bobby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Gemma was Bobby's. His ship is here in Lalafell. So the ship at the peninsula was Saturos' ship. Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now. Yes, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Bobby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Bobby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Yay, Isaac got the black orb and he gave it to Garrett because his inventory is full. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You will know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It is time to depart. Alright, and let's go to the boat, which is in this house here. I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. This sure seems like a strange place for Bobby to moor his yacht. It does seem like a really strange place to do that. Alright, so why is it underwater? That doesn't seem very good. Oh my. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty awesome. I like that. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gondwan. It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna. Right? Wrong! What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to Bobby? Oh, Lemuria! I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? No, we're probably gonna drown and die. I guess it's hard to say. Still, we must go, just the same. Well, shall we then? Yes, we shall. To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. Alrighty, so that pretty much wraps up Golden Sun. The broken seal, that is. I think there's credits. Oh yeah, lots of credits. So yeah, I had a whole lot of fun doing this game. Like, definitely one of my favorite RPGs. I'm probably gonna call it my most favorite RPG. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun being able to show it to y'all. Like I said, this one really did have an impact on how I view every other RPG I've played since. And yeah, I'm glad to see some of its stuff has actually been positively influencing modern games stuff. Like in Persona 5, being able to immediately sell something after buying a new piece of equipment and putting that on. And then there's Golden Sun's class system is easily my favorite one in any game, and I've yet to see any game come close to matching it. But it's still a pretty good class system. But other games are still pretty good with their own class systems, and Golden Suns would be very, very difficult to emulate without being an outright ripoff. Like, Bravely Default pretty much copied, not copied, but followed in the footsteps of Final Fantasy with its job-related stuff. But Golden Sun would be a lot tougher to mimic. But I suppose that's a-okay. Oh, and if you are curious, these backgrounds we're seeing here, They are the backgrounds for each battle location we went through. So if you do want to get a good collection of all these, just look up the Golden Sun credits and see if someone who's better at Photoshop than I am can actually take the names out of there. So that way you can have some nice pretty backdrops, because they do look very pretty. Let's see, and beyond that, I'm not too sure what else to say. I did have some plans for a different way to approach Golden Sun The Lost Age, so I'll have to work through a few kinks before I can get started on that. So I'm thinking in the meantime I'll just do that randomized fire emblem I've been thinking about. And, yeah, I guess that's just it. I'll let the credits continue to roll. Well, actually, they're almost done, so... Not sure what else I could bring up. Guess I could talk about how, some other games I've been enjoying lately, too. Octopath Traveler, despite the fact that I haven't played it in a little bit, I still really enjoyed that, too. You know what? I don't have to stall for time anymore, because we're going to save this adventure. You cannot resume your adventure with this data. Carefully choose a place to save your data. I'm going to save over this one. Alright, and then we'll get to see a reason why you want cleared save game data on your cartridge.
Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift?
I don't know. I wish you could tell me.
Sheesh, you're no help in times like this.
Hey, I'm hungry.
How can you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother.
I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon.
You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right?
You are so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix.
Isaac and his friends must have been nearby too.
They probably were.
I miss them. Isaac, Felix.
Oh, great. Alex. There is something I wish to show you. Walk this way. I hope I'm getting his voice right. It's been so long since I've had to do that. Felix! Sheba! And I'm not doing Jenna's because I don't care. Kraden drowned her out anyway. They're alive!
They're alive!
Oh, and I cannot settle on a voice for Jenna. Oh boy, okay. That's gonna be awkward. What is this? Alex, what happened? To be continued! Alright, so there is one last thing I just need to show you guys. Let's see. Well, it's not on this screen, actually. I'm gonna have to reset it, so I will, get back to the main game, and I will show you guys that thing I wanted to show you. So I will see you guys back here when I got it on the screen. Alright, so in order to be able to, access this new thing, it's the ability to transfer your data from Golden Sun to the Lost Age. You need to hold right and... Oh no, you need to hold left on the D-pad and R simultaneously while pressing start. Oh, come on. Or maybe it's A. Yeah, that was it. And then you'll see this new option on the screen called Send. When you click that, you can pick your cleared data file, and you can either use a password or a link cable. If you use a link cable, this is a very easy process, and it'll just send everything that you had at the end of the Golden Sun into the Lost Age for a later point in time when Isaac and the gang are playable again. Otherwise, you get to use a password. The password comes in three tiers: bronze, which only lets you transfer the character levels and their Jin. If you do silver, then you also get their stats, and gold will also include their items and their money. But this is a very long and tedious process because, as you can see, it's 5 and 1/5 of a page of randomly generated characters that you're gonna have to enter. It's tedious. Very tedious. If you can link cable this in any way, I highly recommend it. Anyway, that's the only thing I needed to show you for now, so thank you all for sticking around through my entire Golden Sun thing, and I will see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.